Across cultures and through the ages, whispers of extraordinary beings have echoed. Creatures born from the depths of imagination, embodying our greatest fears and our most profound wonders. From the crushing deep to the fiery skies, these legends challenge our reality and ignite our curiosity. Join us as we delve into the top 10 legendary creatures, an epic journey through myths, monsters, and magic. King Minos' disrespect towards Poseidon unleashed a terrible curse. From an unnatural union, a monster was born, destined for imprisonment. Poseidon's wrath led Pasiphae, Minos' wife, to an unnatural desire for a bull. Daedalus, the master craftsman, was enlisted to fulfill her maddened longing. The Minotaur, a horrifying hybrid, emerged from this dark union. Its hunger for human flesh was insatiable. To contain the abomination, Minos commanded Daedalus to construct an inescapable labyrinth. As penance, Athens was forced to deliver a gruesome tribute. 14 young nobles, sacrificed every 9 years, but hope arose in the form of a brave volunteer. Theseus, with the aid of Ariadne, Minos' compassionate daughter, entered the labyrinth. Guided by her thread, he confronted the Minotaur and brought the reign of terror to an end. The Sphinx, more than just a statue, is a symbol that has evolved across cultures, shrouded in mystery. Egyptian sphinxes are typically male, benevolent guardians of temples, representing the pharaoh's strength. The Great Sphinx of Giza was likely built during the reign of Kaffa around 2500 before current era. Its original name is unknown. The Greek Sphinx is a treacherous monster. Its most famous story is the riddle of Oedipus, what walks on 4 legs in the morning, 2 legs in the afternoon, and 3 in the evening. Renaissance sphinxes appear in European decorative art, evolving through different cultures. Centaurs, half human, half horse, are creatures of myth, but where did they come from? One story says Thea, the result of Ixion's failed attempt to seduce Hera, resulting in union with a cloud named Nephel. Another tale claims they descended from Centaurus, who mated with Magnesian mares. The Centauramachy, a brutal battle, embodies the clash between civilization and barbarism, triggered by Centaur's drunken wedding antics. But not all centaurs were savage. Chiron, a wise and noble exception, mentored heroes like Achilles and Heracles. The Cyclops, a giant with a single eye, looms large in Greek mythology. 3 types of Cyclops existed, from the builders of mighty walls to the monstrous Polyphemus. Odysseus famously outsmarted Polyphemus, blinding him and escaping his cave. But the name Cyclops also belongs to something much smaller, a tiny copepod found in fresh water. From mythic monster to microscopic creature, the Cyclops continues to fascinate. Behold the Lernaean Hydra, a serpentine water monster from ancient Greek myth. Born of monsters, its lair was a gateway to the underworld. Even its breath was deadly. This Hydra had multiple heads, and when one was chopped off, 2 more grew back. Heracles, in his second labor, battled the Hydra, but he couldn't win alone. His nephew Iolaus cauterized the wounds, stopping the heads from regenerating. With the heads defeated, Heracles buried the Hydra's immortal head under a rock and dipped his arrows in its poisonous blood for future battles. The Kraken, a legendary sea monster of immense size and power, emerges from the depths of Norwegian and Icelandic folklore. Its name, rooted in the Old Norse word for a crooked tree or anchor, hints at its ability to drag ships to their doom. Early accounts described it as a giant octopus, but the Kraken's legend may have originated from sightings of real giant squid. Giant squid can reach lengths of 13 meters, with serrated suction cups lining their arms and tentacles. But the colossal squid is even larger by mass, inhabiting the icy waters of the Southern Ocean, armed with rotating hooks. The phoenix, a legendary bird of fire, is reborn from ashes in a cycle of renewal. Its origins may lie with the Bennu bird of ancient Egypt, linked to the sun, creation, and rebirth. Across cultures, similar mythical birds appear, such as the fenghuang in China, a symbol of peace and prosperity. And in Persia, the simurgh, a benevolent creature that purifies the land and bestows fertility. Whether one creature or many, the phoenix embodies hope and resilience, rising from destruction to live again. The unicorn, more than just a horse with a horn, is a symbol of purity and grace. The unicorn appears throughout history, from ancient seals in the Indus Valley to mentions by Aristotle. What about real unicorns? Meet the narwhal, a whale with a long tusk, sometimes sold as a unicorn horn. The famous unicorn tapestries, woven in the 15th century, depict noblemen hunting the elusive creature. Today, the unicorn remains a popular symbol, representing fantasy, rarity, and even the LGBTQ+ community. A griffin, part lion, part eagle, all legend. For centuries, stories describe griffins guarding treasure. Imagine nature's Fort Knox, but with wings and a beak. Early writers placed them everywhere from Ethiopia to India. They even argued about whether they had wings or webbed feet. The name might come from the Greek word for curved or hooked. And finally, one thing a griffin isn't, a griffin bruxellois. That's a very different, very cute kind of beast. Dragons are legendary creatures appearing in folklore worldwide. Beliefs vary, but they often combine reptilian, mammalian, and avian features. The English word dragon comes from the Greek drakon, originally referring to any large serpent, not necessarily mythological. Draconic creatures are found in virtually all cultures. The earliest dragons resembled giant snakes, first described in the ancient Near East. In China, dragons are symbols of power and good fortune, historically associated with the emperor and control over water and weather. European dragons are often depicted as large, fire-breathing, and guarding caverns filled with gold, frequently slain by heroes. Comment below if we missed anything. Like and subscribe for more videos like this. See you in the next one.